Atlanta Fulton County Stadium, 1966. Memories. 69. 74, of course, is perhaps the biggest year in that stadium's history for the Atlanta Braves. Although some would say, going through the years, it was 1995, because that's the year the Braves won the World Series. '96. Smoltz, Glavine, Necro, Aaron, 96. The end in 97 to Atlanta Fulton County Stadium, home of the Braves. And just where did they go? They went to the TED. October 1st, 2016, the TED, 7 o'clock Saturday evening. This is the final game at Turner Field. Just as Atlanta Fulton County Stadium went the way in 96, so goeth the TED tomorrow afternoon against the Detroit Tigers. This Saturday night game is the next to the last game at the TED, or Turner Field, here in downtown Atlanta. Next year, they move out of Fulton County to a stadium in Cobb County called SunTrust Stadium. But with only 10 years here or so, 20 years here or so, what they did in so little time here, it's pretty amazing. They're moving primarily because, from what I hear, the stadium here is gorgeous. It's a beautiful ballpark they have here. This was originally built for the Olympics in '96 here in Atlanta, and the Braves just adopted it, and it is a really beautiful ballpark. I mean, it really predates in many ways a lot of the retro ballparks that followed in the late '90s and early turn of the century here. It's quite an accomplishment here, and it's really a beautiful ballpark. As you can see, the old retro style is in play with the beams and the steel girders and stuff. And look at that record there. I don't know if I can get it with this camera, but look at that. From '96 on through early 2000, the Braves owned baseball. I mean, it was not the Yankees that was America's team. it truly was the Atlanta Braves. Whether it's pitching with Glavine and Smoltz or hitting with, they had everything, and they had a great team, and they held it together for so long. They were a dynasty in baseball for a good 10 years, from 96 to 06. And so in a very short amount of time, they created a lot of history here. And, this is my first time at the ballpark, and I'll tell you, it's a shame they're moving, because I don't see any reason to move here. I read in the paper, though, that the ballpark needs upgrades, and due to the quality, from what I understand it, how I understand it, due to the quality of the materials needed to upgrade the ballpark and keep it at the level it was built on, it would be ridiculous. It would be the cost of another ballpark. So instead of upgrade, the Braves and I guess the voters perhaps have decided to move on and move out of downtown and to neighboring Cobb County, and a new stadium. It's nice to see some traditions have been left here. I'm sorry to see, at 55 years old and somewhat out of baseball for a while, that Chief Nakahoma is no longer in left field. But I was advised that he left with the old Fulton County Stadium. So now they have a big ball-headed character named Homer. So Homer is the guy here, I guess, for the Atlanta Braves. And tomorrow afternoon they bid farewell to the Ted, and it's sad because they have quite the history here, and it's quite it still stands up. It still stands up, but like so many other places I've seen here in the South, it's another venue, entertainment or sports or otherwise. It's going the way of obliteration. This won't be demolished. From what I hear, Georgia State or something is going to take over the ballpark. But although like the Georgia Dome here, it's going to be demolished after this year, the Falcons, and next year will be a new home downtown at Mercedes Stadiums for the Falcons, and the Braves will be moving to Cobb County with SunTrust Ballpark.